Google ad reps can destroy your campaign. In this case, they 6 timed the cost per lead overnight by their recommendations. I'm going to stop you from having the same thing happen to you. So I got this particular message in school from a white glove customer of mine, somebody I set up their Google Ads campaign for. It was crushing and getting them lots of leads, turning into lots of deals. And then all of a sudden it just fell off a cliff. So I had a look, and his name's Jackie. He says, circling back on this one, have you had a chance to revisit cost per acquisition and whether we should set a new target? I'm seeing $120 per lead right now, which seems excessively high and hasn't been trending down. So I'm not running the campaign anymore. I passed it off. It was sitting around $15 to $18 per lead, really high intent, really good search volume leads, real estate leads in the real estate industry that convert into deals at a really high rate. So I was like, okay, let me take a look and see what happened. So I went into the change history of his account, which you just click on change history under admin, and you can see what's happened. So on September 13th, we actually had a campaign change, was automatically created assets changed from turned off to turned on, enabled AI Max for search campaigns to true. I would never turn these on in this way for a proven search campaign that converts at a really high level. So I go, okay, so that was a mistake. Negative city, that's okay. Business information logo, you could add a logo, that's fine. Here's some other major ones. Auto improve responsive ads, turned on, auto apply rotation, all these auto apply recommendations that I would never auto apply because they often crater campaigns have been enabled. He added a bunch of broad match keywords that had nothing to do with the offer and nothing to do with the campaign. So I'm like, okay, so that's a problem as well. Campaign assets were created, business name, logo business, that's totally fine too. Standard goals were changed. All of these different massive changes. So what I did is I went and looked at his campaign currently, and it's converting from September 13th, which is about just under 2 weeks ago. In the last 2 weeks since those changes were made, he's getting leads for $133 per lead, which is way more than he was getting them from before. So if I click to all time, we're going to see he was averaging $17.53 for a huge volume of leads and getting a really good conversion rate to close deal and getting real estate deals done. So that is what happened. I actually checked his message and had a look after, and this is what he replied with. Wow, thanks for this. I sent him a video showing him exactly what I just showed you. He says, turns out it was a Google Ads rep who went in and made the changes. They've been reaching out to me repeatedly to set up a meeting. And when we finally did, they went and optimized things. They assured me it wouldn't impact or change any of my campaigns. And yet here we are. Honestly, I don't have any words for it. I really appreciate you taking a look. I've already undone the steps you suggested. I'd love to get these campaigns fully back to the way they were with the correct headlines and search terms. How do we go about doing that? These Google Ad folks are still pushing hard to set up more appointments, but after this experience, I'm definitely not going down that road again. So I'm going to fix this campaign for this customer who happens to be a good friend of mine too. And I strongly encourage you to not auto apply recommendations and not actually get on a call with a Google Ads rep. I don't think they have malevolent or mean intentions or they're evil. I think they just don't know what they're doing. And this often happens where people have a campaign that's performing well. They go in and make the optimizations. You're like, great, it's going to do good. This instance, it more than 6 times the cost per lead. So if you don't want to 6 times your cost per lead, do not follow their recommendations. If you'd like to get some really good advice on how to use Google Ads for your real estate business, I'm going to drop a link right here at the top. You're going to see the community that I have. It's a school where you can learn how to run Google Ads yourself. Go to school.com/ads, and this is a community where I teach people just like you, realtors just like you in Canada and the US, how to run Google Ads campaigns for their own business. I've been doing it for 15 years, starting in August of 2010. I've generated almost 90,000 leads, and I personally have an average cost per lead of $1.11. There's a free course in here in the classroom. Go check it out. If I see you there, say hello, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.